chat. We should be live now. I need a notification on my phone. Here we go. Notification. Says we're live. Well, I'll play the intro music. Speak. I'll mute you. Fuck, man. I forgot to unmute you. God damn.
Bye.
Well, my music's not playing.
Not the music.
No music this time. Should we just get started?
Yes, sir. Who's in chat? Who's watching, guys?
Probably no one.
No one, just me.
2 concurrent viewers.
That's right, they can just watch it as a video. Let's go. You want to start us off?
Yo, what it is, guys? Welcome back. Episode 10 of Fraud Watch. We'll just kick it straight off a little. We'll try to make it a quick and sharp episode today. Jackson has dinner he's got to attend to. So we'll start us off with our recap for the week. So first matchup we had, right on the bottom here, we had Tamati versus Liam. Tamati coming out with a dub, 158 points to Liam, 123. Tamati had another dominant week. He's kicking it off, looking strong, heading into the playoffs. Josh Allen, Devon A-Chain, Rico Dowdle, big game. DeAndre Hopkins, massive game. And yeah, his team's just firing on all cylinders at the moment, which is epic for Tamati.
Yeah. Even with a little lull from Kyron Williams, which we don't see much, he still put up a good score. So yeah, had that little bit of a down couple weeks, and he really rebounded well. So nice.
Yeah, it was good. For Liam, wasn't a bad week. He just had a couple players, Keaton Allen, Michael Pittman. They didn't really do that much for him. But yeah, his team looks alright. Bit of a down week for James Conner, but yeah, Liam's team, he made a couple moves this week, and his team's looking kind of nice. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I'm liking Liam's team, his new look team.
Yeah.
Made a big trade. I thought he won it, which is nice. It's always nice to feel like you've won the trade. So yeah, things are looking up for Liam. Put up a respectable score against Tams. Yeah, we'll see how he goes next week.
Yeah. Our next matchup was Jackson versus Connor, where Jackson scored 155 points and Connor scored 102. Another down week for Connor. He's 3 losses in a row now. And another big week for you. So, just kind of your whole team really doing well, maybe apart from Samuel Porter. But yeah, just another big week. Garrett Wilson going massive. Big week from him. Chuba Hubbard's still doing something, which is nice. Yeah, Jameer Gibbs, a bit of a lower week as well, but still good week from you. Terry McLaurin, 2 receptions for 19 yards and 2 touchdowns. This is kind of crazy, but yeah, that's all right.
It's funny for Terry because we've seen him do it with volume, and now we've seen him do it with just fucking touchdowns. So I don't know what was going on and why he only got the ball twice, but I wasn't complaining because those 2 times he got the ball were very valuable.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Well, Jameer was a bit of a weird game, like real wet. You'd think. Well, I guess you'd kind of want the bruiser in there a bit more and David Montgomery, but yeah, he had like 2 touches in the first half, and it was what the fuck are we doing? But he saved it with a couple good runs and a nice little tutty, so we'll take that. And thank you, Garrett Wilson, for fucking doing well. He's actually a wide receiver 3 this year. I did not expect that when I
Yeah,
saw
that's
that the
crazy.
other day. He's
I guess
not felt like that, but I'll take it.
it kind of shows how up and down wide receivers have been this year. Like to be fair, so
We had Nico being injured, and yeah,
few players being out. And then just for Connor, yeah, disappointing week from Kyler Murray. Drake London got hurt. TJ Hawkinson coming back, he played him. Didn't look too bad out there, but
Hmm.
yeah, just kind of yeah. Devonta Adams had a good week for him. Aaron Jones, bit of a low week for him. Joe Mixon had a big week, so yeah, just some of his players had a bit of a subpar week this week, but is what it is, eh?
Yeah.
Our other matchup, we have Morgan versus Bryn. Bryn got the highest score in our league ever, I'm pretty sure.
Ever. Has no one hit 200 before?
I don't think so. We got 198.5, so didn't hit 200. Hey Connor, how you doing, mate? Yeah, he
That's funny.
he got 198.5 points, and yeah, really just had a big week across the board. Maybe if Jamar Chase actually did something a bit better,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, scoring that much with a shit Jamar Chase performance is pretty crazy.
yeah, Jassy went crazy for him, which is cool.
Mm.
And yeah, just a big week from him. And then for Morgan, he got 113. Yeah, Derrick Henry went well for him, and so did Justin Jefferson. But other than that, Antonio Pollard, sorry. But other than that, a bit of a low week around the board for Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's looking to bounce back. And then I'm just scrolling through it, so mine's the last matchup. But and then this one was a bit of a low scoring one initially, but the last game kind of saved Finn here. So Finn put up 120 points, and Tommy put up 86. So Tommy had another big week from Lamar Jackson, which is nice. Chase Brown coming out, having a big week as well. But everywhere else across the board was just, I think, yeah, below 10.
Damn.
So mainly only one player was, sorry, two players were above like seven or 6 points. Like everyone else was below that. So yeah, Xavier Worthy getting him a -1. That's wild. That's all right though. And yeah, so that's the score there. But yeah, I think Finn's team to put up that score is quite cool though, because like if you look below his second wide receiver, it's Bobo, Kyle Pitts, Nick Chubb, and the Detroit defense, and they all put up like the highest was Detroit with 6, and then Bobo put up 0. So
And the fact Bobo was starting in 2024, or even just in general, is crazy to me.
yeah,
But hey, he escaped with the W, or having Jake Bobo on your team. That's yeah. Is that just elite management? He just knew he didn't need another receiver.
just a flex.
Might be just like I don't even need to start anyone. I'm going to start Jake Bobo.
Yeah. And then the final matchup for my box score thing is me versus Jai. I got 146. Jai got 122. So yeah, a good week for Jai. Like really, like 122 points. He's kind of bounced back a little bit, but again, like Marvin Harrison not doing anything, so he's gone and traded him away for J.K. Dobbins this week, which I thought was nice for him. Bit of a fresh start.
Good to see him out there doing some trades.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think Jai Ramondre 16 yards for 2 total touchdowns is quite crazy. Must have had a bit of receiving work, which is nice. Devonta Smith looking nice there with, I don't know, AJ Brown maybe being out, maybe questionable.
Looks promising that he'll play, but yeah. We'll see.
I mean, Devonta Smith's questionable as well, but
yeah.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill 4 receptions for 80 yards, so that's a nice week for him there. Getting a bit of volume back, just needs a bit of maybe a touchdown or something. Bolster his stocks there. And then for me on my side, I made a trade with Morgan for Joe Burrow, and he got me 29 points this week, so that's massive. Another low week for Breece Hall. Josh Jacobs had a good game, just obviously no touchdown. Came off the field for a little bit with a little bit of a niggle on his ankle or whatever, but he came back on anyway, so Yep, Chris Olave getting concussed again. That's nice. One reception for 13 yards. Cortland Sutton, the quarterback over in Denver, throwing tutties over there. Myers,
Yeah, the
Kelsey.
bonet.
Yeah, Myers, Kelsey. Evening, Liam. How are we? Yeah, Myers, Kelsey, and Reed, and just doing a job. Kelsey, 14 receptions. I think it was like, how many targets was it? How many targets did this man have? 16 targets. That's insane.
Oh.
A PPR monster. Yeah. So another big week for me. So yeah, good weeks all around in our
Okay.
league. There's a couple of people that are pulling away now. At the top of the leaderboard, and it's a bit close at the bottom. So there's kind of like a bit of a pack here. We've got Bryn by himself. We've got you and Tarmady, me and Connor,
Yeah.
Morgan and his lonesome. Then we've got 3 players tied: Finn, Tommy, and Liam, and then we have Jai in last. So it's going to be a close.
One game behind those fellas though. You could.
Yeah,
There's
well,
a chance.
yeah, it's going to be a close run to that final spot, really. So we'll just see how it goes. I think a couple more wins from a couple more teams. Like, I think I need 2, Connor needs 2, and we kind of lock up a spot, really. So we'll just see how we go. Anyway,
Seven's a lucky number for sure.
yeah, definitely. So we'll get into the power rankings for this week.
Yes, let's do it.
So who do you have in your 10 spot, Jax?
In my 10 spot, this is a bit of a toss up. The fellas at the bottom, no one really kind of separated themselves as being the worst. No one really separated themselves as being better. So this was a bit of a toss up, but I'll put Tommy at 10. Tommy at 10. Mainly because he lost to Finn this week, as well as losing to Jai last week. They're 2 winnable matchups, and to be embarrassed, I guess, back-to-back weeks was quite a bit of a shame for Tommy, especially because I thought he would actually be on the up after his win against me. So is the curse real? I think it fucking might be. So at 10, I've got Tommy.
Yeah, okay. I like your reasoning there, and I was thinking the same thing, but I've got, at my 10 spot, I've got Jai, just purely off the record, and also looking at Tommy's team, I still do like it. I know we're bagging it for Chase Brown all year, but it seems like Chase Brown's coming into his own. I think we knew that. Like, they obviously drafted Chase Brown for a reason, but like, it was more that Zach Moss was there, and now with Zach Moss getting injured, it's kind of opened up more opportunity for him. But the only thing I'll say is they've obviously gone and traded for Khalil Herbert as well, so maybe there's going to be a bit of a snap share as well. But I still think the majority of the shares will go to him, Chase Brown.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got Jai at 10 just purely off his record. He's last in the league. I don't mind his team. I still like it, but I think that some of the other teams above him, their players are firing at the moment and just have a better shot. Like, the only person I could validate being below Jai would be Tommy, and I like his team more. So yeah, I've got Jai at 10 for me.
Fair enough. Well, at 9, I've got Jai. It could go either way, really. Just I'm going off the curse factor a bit there, that Jai's gotten rid of the curse, whereas Tommy's picked it up. So yeah, at 9 for me is Jai. Same reasons. He's making trades, which is good to see. The man from Canada do get some movement going. So yeah,
I think it's
9,
right.
Jai for me.
I think it's right. Us chucking Jai at either 9 or 10 anyways, because he won't be watching this.
Yeah.
I can't believe that night where he
Exactly.
jumped on wasn't even watching anyways.
Yeah, he's just sitting there in his suit waiting.
Yeah. At my 9, I've got Tommy. Yeah, I can't explain before. I do like his team. Like, it is actually a good team. It's just hasn't been working this year, unfortunately. It's not too late, obviously, for him. Like, it's very, like, this year our league has just been, it's very close at the bottom. So, like, that spot is kind of available for anyone. Just have to go on a bit of a winning streak. So yeah, I don't mind Tommy's team. It's just the fact he put up a score below 90 this week, and
Yeah.
I just think that the other 2 teams that are drawn with him with the same record as him have done a bit more to make their team a bit better. Like, Tommy's kind of held off the trading, same as Finn, but yeah, Liam's making moves, even Jai's making moves to make their teams better. So yeah, I rate that.
Nice, I like that. And I've just gone through the archives, and this is actually the biggest score we've had in the league post 2020. Don't know if Bryn's waffling, because anything before the merger is invalid. When he said that he's got 212, So
Yeah, no, I've never
I've
seen
gone
200 in
through.
our league before, eh?
Now I've gone through the records. 198 score by Bryn this week is the league record. So we'll clap it up.
Nice.
At 8 for me, I've got Benjamin. Benny boy. He got the win over Tommy. With the
Sorry to interrupt you, but Bryn said I had 212 in 2021, lol.
I've just gone through 2021, literally the last one I went through, and he did not score 212.
Playoffs, Liam said, could have been playoffs.
Maybe week 18 when no one was watching, but that wouldn't have been recorded either. What week, Brennan? I'll go and have a look, because unless I'm blind.
Can you only see that on computers, or can you only see that as a league manager?
No, yeah, you can see it on computers. Scoreboard. Okay, what's Bryn's name? I'd let this man bang. Okay. 147 and that one.
Who
I'll
let
go
this
through this
man?
one. You go through 8.
So who did you have at 8? You had Finn.
8 Finn. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, my 8
liking
as
his
well.
team.
Yeah, well, I have him at 8 as well for me. Yeah, I have Finn at 8 as well. I think that he scraped through a couple wins. He had a big win this week, 120. Team seems like it's doing all right. I like George Pickens. I like Darnell Mooney for him if Drake London misses a bit of time. Yeah, his team's kind of just putting it together a little bit more this week. Towards the end of the season. And I think there may possibly be, if he gets it right, I haven't looked at his schedule, but he may be able to make a little late push for the playoff spot.
I like that. The Finn is projecting upwards, you know.
Let me check
maybe if he kept Derrick Henry, I could be a lot more confident in his team, but
he
has
does
gone to David.
He does have a tough run home, though. He's got Connor this week, obviously. He's got Jai, he's got me, then he's got you, then he's got Morgan. So it is a bit of a tougher run back to the playoffs, for the playoffs for him. Tommy, for example, he has Liam this week, then he has Morgan, then he has Bryn, then he has Tamati, then he has me. And then who else? Liam. These are the guys who are kind of the race for the playoffs, we'll call it. What does say about the Dow? Liam has Tommy, Connor, Morgan, Bryn, and Jackson. So it's pretty tough.
Okay.
Like really, it's pretty tough for all three of them to make those moves. So maybe Jai.
We have a sighting of a high score, but it is not 212 points.
190.
190 is the score.
What was my score that
Bryn
week?
must be talking about. Your score that week was 92.
What week is that?
Week 5 in 2021.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
Neither.
Okay.
That's so cap. What do you mean that's so cap? I literally showed you. I can't change it from 2021.
Yeah, facts. Okay, so who cares, bro? That's the highest score, bro. Why are you caught up in your feels about that shit? Move on.
I think it's because Devontae Parker scored 0. So he probably could have. Oh, no, he couldn't have scored anything else. He had Henry Ruggs on the bench. Ooh.
Anyways, so me and you both have Finn at 8. Yeah, I think Finn's team's on the up. He's doing well. It's going to be a close run for the playoffs between him, Liam, and Tommy, really. So we'll just see.
Yeah.
And Morgan, sorry, because Morgan obviously at that spot, really.
Yes.
At 7, who do you got?
Oh, 7.
Don't skip.
At 7. No, I got 7. 7, I got Liam. Making moves in the trade market, getting better, I think. And yeah, had a good. Didn't win this week, but put up a respectable score. Yeah, 7 Liam.
Yeah, it's 7. I've got Liam as well. I do like him making a couple moves. I like that he traded Monroe away and got those players back. But I kind of feel like, for Liam, like I like Joe Mixon. I thought it would be maybe hold Joe Mixon for a week, try to squeak out a couple wins. I don't know. Because I didn't mind his wide receivers that he had there that he got through that trade. Like I know he got Cooper Kupp back, but then he traded away J.K. Dobbins and he's got Najee and James Conner this week, and he's kind of like and Kareem Hunt. Really, it's not bad. I just think that maybe Joe Mixon for a week, get a win, and then flip him maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't mind it. Like it was a good trade for both of you. I like it for your team. Like I said to you, I like that trade for your team. I thought it was good. But yeah, I think Liam maybe could have maybe squeaked out a win with him because Joe Mixon's probably going to put up like a decent score this week.
Hopefully.
Likely.
Hopefully. He's playing that good Detroit run defense, though. So we'll see
Yeah,
how
but the thing
good
is, he's used all over the field though. That's what makes him. That's what makes him so good. Like, I think Liam's team's like he got Cooper Cup back, which is nice. He's playing Najee, but Connor's playing the Jets this week. That's the thing. Like, he's playing the Jets, who they haven't been playing very well in terms of like defense, but they've always got like a pretty decent run defense. They're 10th at the moment against the
Who's
run.
playing again?
James Conner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw that, Liam.
Yeah.
I saw
traded for the buy.
that you traded me Mixon for the buy, and I was like,
Yeah, but he could
I
have done.
left that one.
You still could have done that. Like, anyways, like next week.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know.
I'm in a good spot where I don't need to. Whereas, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
probably still beat him with all my bye weeks out anyway because Liam's fucking mid.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So I've got Liam at 7 as well. I do like his team, and I think he's made a couple moves to try and make his team a bit better and make a push for the playoffs. But yeah, maybe needs to try trade away. Well, but we'll see. Anyways.
No, I do like it. I do like it. For number
Marvin
6.
Harrison as well is playing the Jets this week, obviously, as well. So that's going to be a tough matchup. Good move from Jai.
Cardinal.
Yep, 6 for you.
At 6, I've got Morgan. So Morgie is 6. He obviously got absolutely shat on this week. Nothing much you can really do. But at the end of the day, he's still mid and just slightly less mid than the other teams. So yeah, 6 is Morgan.
Yeah, 6 I got Morgan as well. Yeah, he just obviously had a tough loss this week. You can't really do much about that. But again, he could have done something about that and not trade half of his players away to Bryn. If he didn't do that, then maybe he'd have some of those players in his team. But at the same time, a win for Bryn is a win for Morgan.
Yep. So he's probably happy. He's probably not too devastated with the result.
No, and this week he's going up against Tarmody, and yeah, I don't know. He's got a nice little lineup out there. Tyrone Tracy, good little pickup for him there. He's playing Gasicki at tight end. Puka hopefully will last the whole game this week, and Jefferson out there. Yeah, his team's not looking too shabby. I think he's going to have a nice little week this week. Yeah, I think 6. He's obviously 4 and 5, so a bit of record coming into this little top part here. But yeah, I do like Morgan's team for the rest of the run.
No, I get it. It's good. It looks good. It's got some good matchups this week, which I don't mind. But
Carolina,
Morgan.
Carolina for the Giants.
Yep. Who got at 5, Braden?
At 5, I've put Connor at 5. It's just he's lost 3 games in a row now. I'm sure he's gonna get a dub. I'm feeling a dub from him this week against Finn, but he's got CMC back this week. He's made a couple moves, obviously traded away Joe Mixon and J.K. Dobbins and a few other players. He's got a Monra now. And he has, who else did he trade for? Keenan Allen. I don't like Keenan Allen, but that's all right. He's got a Monra basically, and Brian Robertson Jr. So I don't mind that for him. Yeah, I just think Connor's team's looking nice, looking good. Projected basically 140 points this week. Hopefully CMC's back out there for him and puts up a good score for him this week. And yeah, maybe Drake London hopefully plays for him as well. I'm sure he's hoping that. He's got some solid matchups. The only bad matchup really for him is Baker Mayfield against San Fran. Otherwise, like he's got like solid matchups across the board. So yeah, I see a big week coming from Connor, and it'll push him to 6 and 4, and hopefully maybe lock up a playoff spot for him as well. I've just got to put him here, obviously, just because he's had a couple of low scores last couple of weeks and is on a 3-game losing streak at the moment. So
Yeah, no, I get that. At 5 for me is Braden. It probably would be Connor, but I feel like the moves Connor has made and the fact that he's getting what's his face back, CMC back, hopefully at full strength for him. Well, I mean, yeah, he's been out for fucking 10 weeks. I'm sure he'll be fine. But Braden and Connor are pretty into what's it called. I can swap them in and out. But for Braden, this week in particular, you got lots of buys. Couple up in the air injuries, which I know you're trying to trade, to kind of be more set in stone rather than up in the air. So, yeah, we'll see how some of your players go. You got some good wide receiver depth, which is nice. We'll see if you can like get the right guys in at the right weeks where they play well, and the guys that don't play well.
I don't really have any options.
In those weeks. This week you don't have any options, but I mean moving forward.
I'm starting everybody. I'm starting everybody that was on my bench.
Everyone possible. So yeah, 5. I got Braden, but very interchangeable with Connor, who is my 4, who I will move on to. And I do like that he's got Christian McCaffrey back. He had 1,000 running backs, so trading Mixon's not a big issue for him. He's got good receivers now. Hoping that Drake London gets healthy. And yeah, he's sitting there nice for this week, especially. And we'll see how this new look Connor team goes.
Yeah. At 4, I've got myself. It's kind of more just based on like how Connor's obviously his team's been the last couple of weeks. I think he's gonna have a good week this week, and just for myself, obviously I was kind of considering my rankings with hoping that either Chris Olave or T Higgins suits up. Like if one of those two players suits up for me, it kind of changes my team quite a bit here. Like I don't think the projections are doing it a bit of justice. My team, like I think Rome is going to have more than 9 points. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too worried about projections. I'm kind of just looking at who can go out there and get some points for me. Because I don't want to like panic trade either. Because I know that I have Jacobs, Reed on a bye. I have Higgins out, maybe out. He's doubtful. Hopefully he suits up and plays because it's a great matchup for him. And then
it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. But he's in practice anyways. Like it's the same kind of. I don't think you would need to really practice because it's a short turnaround anyways. And it's kind of late in the season.
What is it? Is he questionable still?
Nah, it's just he's doubtful. They've just changed it to doubtful, but we'll just see what happens. There hasn't really been that much news because I don't know what it is about the Bengals. There's not that much news that comes out.
Yeah.
Every week I've been like seeing what's been going on. Not much news comes out, but anyways, yeah, I've just got a bit of a tough week this week. I have Jacobs out, Myers out, Olave may be out, Higgins may be out, Reed out. So yeah, my bench is basically just a fucking bye week down there. So
yeah,
we're just making do with what happens. And we'll see how we go. Obviously, I want to make some moves, like maybe for this week, but I'm not giving up my whole squad and busting it down just for 1 week. Like if I have to cop a loss this week, it is what it is.
Yeah, and I just got the 10-minute notification, even though we haven't even been doing it for 27 minutes. Really? Which is weird. But I'll go through this quickly.
Yeah.
My top 3 stays the same. Oh, actually, I think Tams moves into the top 3 for the first time in a while. Tams is 3. Loving the team. They fired on all cylinders this week. You're really coming through. Just whether those receiving numbers can be more consistent, just with Cooper, Hopkins, and who I don't even know what the third one is. CeeDee Lamb. We'll see how he goes without Dak. If your receiving core can stay consistent, then you'll be solid. Everything else is everything else you're stacked in. So yeah, I got you at 3. At 2, I've got myself. I've dropped myself because Bryn scored nearly 200 points and he's 8-1. So I'll give him that. But like I said last week, I didn't think I was going to lose to Connor, and I didn't. He tried to tell me that I was wrong last time. Wasn't wrong this time. Whooped his ass. He had him crying, conceding in the first set of windows. So yeah, looking to do that again to Jai this week. And at number 1, I've got Bryn. Scored lots of points. He's the top record in the league, and yeah, can't really say anything else.
Okay, at my 3, I've got Tamati. I think I had him. Did I have him? I don't know if I had him there last week or not. But anyways, Tamati. I kind of want to do this because you guys are clown. At 2, I've got Bryn, and at 1, I've got Jackson. I like your team, Jackson, with Joe Mixon, bro. I think your team is actually like stacked. It looks like I like your team the most, probably out of between you and Tamati are my 2 favorite teams, really, just because you guys have depth as well. Like Bryn's putting up
Yeah.
massive scores. Like no disrespect to Bryn, like he's putting up massive scores, but what like
No, all
one
disrespect.
but one injury and like for
Well,
example,
one
he's
injury and Morgan will probably come to us. I'll give you a player, Bryn.
yeah,
I'll give you a player, Bryn. Anything for you.
yeah. Well,
Happy
also you
birthday.
are the other thing as well. I think I rate you at 1 as well, is because you are the one on Bryn's record, which is a
I am.
massive
I'm his
thing as
papa.
well. So yeah, at 1 I've got you this week. I just think your team with Mixon coming in this week, I think your team is poised for a ginormous score.
Thanks for hyping me up.
We'll
I'm
see.
putting myself at 1 as well.
We'll see how you go, bruh.
Bryn falls. He's 2. I'm 1.
Nice. Yeah, no, I just think Bryn record
He's too cocky. He's getting too
record,
confident.
Yeah, he's kind of pissed. Like to be fair, he's kind of pissed me off today. So fuck him. Jackson at 1, Bryn 2, and I can't wait. I can't wait to have my full strength. I can't wait to have my full strength team, and I knock him first round out of the playoffs. Let's get it, baby.
Yeah, Ray Bro's not playing.
Oh, sorry. Second round. He'll be like Tommy, gets a bye, bounces out. See you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll go into our pick'ems for this week for our matchups, and then we can go through our matchup of the week as well. We'll try to do this. What we have 6 minutes, so we'll try and knock through this real quick. So matchups for this week, we'll start with Tamati versus Morgan. Who are you taking there, Jackson?
I have Morgs, actually. Bit of a weird one. Goes against everything I've said, but Morgs got some real good matchup this week, and I'm just going to take him.
You're going to take Morg's pause. I'm
That's
going to
for Bryn.
take... Oh, that's for Bryn, yeah. I'm going to pick Tamati coming out the dub this week.
Like that.
Yeah, I just think his team's putting it together, and yeah, it's nice. We both just show someone else. That's cool. Jai versus Jackson. Who you picking on that one, Jax?
I got myself.
Yeah. I'm going to take Jackson for that matchup as well. He also doesn't have another wide... Well, he doesn't have another wide receiver in there at the moment.
I know, but he'll get one. But I feel Tommy vibes with this one. Like his team's been doing.
But what's Jai doing, bro? Like he's too busy in Canada. He's not focused on putting DK on the IR and picking up a wide receiver. Oh well, he's got 2 free bench spots. Next matchup we have Liam versus Tommy.
I'm gonna go with Tommy with this one. I don't
Hmm.
know why. I've just got a feeling in my balls.
You're feeling it in your balls.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna be a close one, eh? I'm kind of feeling a close game here. Yeah. Tommy's team has some good matchups though that I'm looking at. So
Yeah, that's how I like it. I think.
it depends if AJ Brown and Debo actually play.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
But I'm gonna take Tommy this week. I just think he's got those good matchups. But it go either way. So it's a close one, Liam.
Yeah.
It's a close one. I'm basically 49 to 50% like you guys match up this week. I'm just trying to decide. Next up we have Finn versus Connor.
Finn versus Connor. I'm going Con.
You going
I
Connor?
love the feel good story from Finn, but I'm just gonna keep it real.
You know what? I'm gonna back Finn this week. I just want to keep it different, so we'll back Finn this week. I do like Connor's team for matchups, but yeah, Finn has those players that can just explode, eh? I don't know what it is. A couple of those players in there, George Pickens, Darnell Mooney. Yeah, we'll see how he goes. And then the last matchup, we have me versus Bryn. You don't need to say anything. You're going to take Bryn, and I'm going to take myself because fuck Bryn. W.
And self belief, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bryn wins, but I'm gonna be rooting for you.
Big W's.
Because I'm not like one of the little bum boys that needs Bryn to win.
Yeah. All right, and then did we get our matchup of the week this week? Did we decide?
Oh, what did the chat say?
I think Jai thought it was himself.
I love the confidence though.
But I'm thinking matchup of the week is either Tommy and Liam because it depends on their season, and Morgan and Tarmody. Those are my 2 matchups that I like this week.
They have it at the moment. Tarms and Morgs is the most thumbed up.
Yeah. So Tarmody and Morgan, I think, is the matchup of the week. And also, I do think Liam and Tommy's is because it is depending on one of them needs to win this week as well. So
Yeah, I do like their one. They're a good matchup.
So those are 2 matchups of the week.
Yep. And frauds, real quick. Who's in? Who's out? Connor was on fraud watch. He's locked up. Call the police. Get him in some handcuffs. Put him in jail. Out of our 3 members, we had Morgs kind of on the watch of like community service. We're gonna leave him picking up rubbish out in the street, just because he had to play Bryn, who put up 190 points. So there's not much you can do there. So I'm not calling you a fraud yet. You're still on parole. You're still being watched closely, but you're still picking up rubbish this week. And for Tamati, the justice system, they put him in jail for systemic racism, but he's out. Yeah. He's out. He's done it. He's getting paid $2 million for false imprisonment. So, Tams is free.
Yep, I agree with that. And this week on Fraud Watch, the only person that's on Fraud Watch, obviously, via the community, is Morgan. I think everyone else has been playing very well, and whoever else is still in jail is still in jail. Now, to finish this up, we have a couple minutes left, Jackson, before this live ends in about 1 minute and 45 seconds, and then we'll wrap it up there. So, hot takes for the week. We won't worry about doing the wrap up this week. We can kind of just maybe do that next week for you since you got to shoot off to dinner. My hot take this week for Connor is CMC scores 25 or more points on his first game back. So that's my hot take for the week.
I like that. And just to kind of play into the bit of drama we had earlier, I'm projecting Jalen Talbot to score 20 plus this week.
Nice.
Jalen Talbot 20 plus. Real quick, last week Brad and I both got ours wrong. Brad went Hawkinson 1 tight end or Pittman top 10, and I went Flacco top 5 QB. So that was our little ones for this week. Yeah, but we hope you enjoyed this podcast. Sorry it was a quick one. Got to get it out before tomorrow. And yeah, much love. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah, thanks guys for watching. It was a bit of a quick one. We've rushed towards the end here just because our Zoom call is less than a minute now. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll try and make a bit of a longer one next week. But yeah, cool. Enjoy the games of the week, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.